preach.
Tell me about it!
I would love to preach. 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 If you don't mind, and I'm thinking most of you guys would be on board with this.
Drink, 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 donate.
That's the only thing that I would preach to any single person who's interested in losing. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Diet, regular. I think one of the main things I want you guys to take away from this is definitely don't do what I'm doing. Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
King Domik is pissing the neighborhood off with a camera in the window. He's gonna share his homestead too. Let's go. There's a dusting of snow. It's a Canadian rustic goofball with an expensive Apple Watch that he doesn't need. He's barely getting by. It's totally redundant. Just get your watch going, you fucking goof. Come on, pick it up. Bothering the cat. This opening footage is always the same. Leave that cat alone, you jerk. There he goes. Ken is trying to use Tim Hortons as an icon of Canada to get across that he's a Canadian knucklehead, an affable everyman, when he's really a geek hack who's writing his meals off and sending the bill to Revenue Canada. A little more on Tim Hortons. Almost 20 years ago it was sold to the Americans. Almost 10 years ago it was sold again to a giant Brazilian corporation. So it is not Canadian. Speaking more to how silly Canada can be, check this putz. This guy cheated on Diana, and because he's the head of the British royal family, he's also the head of the Church of England, and back in the day he said on an intercepted mobile call, when you could do that back in the day, that he wanted to be reincarnated as a tampon in the knickers of his mistress. And here's his mistress. Camilla, is this like a Hollywood bad situation comedy show or something? Is this like Bizarro World? Is it a practical joke? This jackass is going to be put on Canadian money. Our money, meaning this reaction is being made from Canada, we are going to have this asshat on our money. Yes, it's not a joke. This jerk is going to be on our money. That says a lot about Canada.
They're not even a real country anyway.
That was for you, Ken. And what you said about Robin Williams, you mean fucker, Ken. This footage is only interesting if the person is interesting. Let's say Brad Pitt was doing this. You'd be like, oh, here's Brad Pitt getting some coffee. It's a hack, boring moron getting coffee. The reason why that cat is purring is because it just took a dump in Ken's sweater. This is one take. The material is good, it makes me laugh. Come on in, Ken! Ken, come on in! Ken, it's your shack. There's no mortgage on this dump. Come on, Ken, would you... Don't be shy, come on in. Ken, get going, come on. Wow, look at his posture. He looks terrible. That's what, like, years and years of alcohol and fast food abuse will do. Come on in, sit down. Have a chat. Bring the cops. Talk about your batteries.
Good morning. How you guys doing? Going out in a video shoot.
Yeah, chicken sandwich.
Also have a doctor.
Yeah, stop eating junk food.
And then I'm doing a video shoot. I'm not sure.
Stop eating junk food.
I just had my batteries
Great.
plugged in.
Talk about all your batteries.
Batteries all ready to go. Although I don't think I need them on this particular shoot.
It's like before you looked 20 years older than what you were. Now you look like about 30 years older than what you are.
My watch.
Yeah, great.
Cable.
Please ask Ken if he wants to watch footage of somebody saying, here's my cable.
These are my DJI.
Here's a battery.
I've got these like rubber clips.
He brought a picture of rubber clips.
Wires. It's for, what do they call it? Wire.
Showing off your rubber clips. Jelly smack. Go bigger.
All my wires up underneath the desk, so that if I just need.
Can we just talk to your mug instead?
I just pull this wire out.
He's still talking about recharging batteries.
One of these things, just grab one.
He's not done yet.
Pull it out. So I got my batteries for the DJI. This is my watch. This is where I charge my
Yeah,
watch.
stop eating the junk food and stop drinking booze.
Don't need
That's it.
This was in my
Thank you.
This is my amazing headlamp that gets us.
Yeah, that's a flashlight on a strap. Come on.
And it's got a rechargeable battery in it,
He's still going on about the batteries.
so you can just USB-C. No, sorry,
And he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
right there. So you don't have to buy batteries anymore, which used to suck all the time.
Yeah, Ken, when you say suck and dude and all the rest of that stuff, it doesn't make you a teenager.
I guess want to save some money instead of buying.
I love his helpful hints.
replacement battery.
And you want to save a buck? Listen to Ken.
Because you probably need 2 of those. I think, yeah, most of ours were dying by the end of our 20-hour hike because we got up so early in the morning. We used them in the morning.
Please stop talking about your batteries.
An hour or 2, and then we used them for about 7 hours.
Let the owl mug run the show.
We should have
Please.
bought extra batteries, but I thought this thing would last.
Go back to drinking. At least then you're
You can actually
funny.
take this out and put 3 AAA batteries in there, and then you're good to go. Or just buy another battery pack. I don't plan on doing more of those hikes, so I don't want to waste my money on another rechargeable battery pack. But that is an awesome.
Great. Thanks, Ken.
Let me grab a little bit more coffee. Yeah. I'm starting to put less coffee grinds in the percolator because I'm just trying to drink a little bit less.
How about you just pick at your toes instead?
These mugs a day.
And you could say, I'm picking at my toes now. This is the big toe.
Which is, what's that? 8 ounces or more. So it's on the.
Glad that I stopped talking and I didn't talk over the fart. This is all one take.
I fill it to like just.
Except for the stuff about Canada not being a real country.
That fills 2 of these.
That was prepared. Then I just had to be quiet while it played.
For the last many years since.
All the rest of this is all freestyle. One take.
And again, very nice coffee.
Big money, big prizes.
Okay, so what Ken is trying to do here, like, yeah, he approached YouTube making hack material, the cat videos. It says like, "Where's my $1 million? I made cat videos. I got, I made the cat videos. Where's my money?" It didn't work, so he got lucky with the fad. He said, "Oh, what's cool right now? Eating shit in your car." He tried it and it worked. And like, even though he's a hack and his content is crap, he's not as stupid as we think. This whole thing is to make you feel warm and fuzzy, and that he's gonna go on a real weight loss journey, and he wants his audience to come along with him. He wants you to get emotionally invested in this fake weight loss journey that's been going on for almost 4 years straight. He's got all the time in the world. He doesn't have to work a real job. All he has to do is go to the gym and eat a balanced, sensible diet. And he just eats crap all the time. It's like, I wonder why I'm such a mess, because you eat crap all the time. Plus, we know that you're the sort of lunatic who can drink 9 shots of tequila in 2 hours with beer and still stand. It takes a lot of practice to get there. And you know what? It takes the stuffing out of you. So, there's no weight loss journey. He's just gonna keep eating junk food because he's got like feeder weirdos who are into his channel. And that's all there is. So he's not gonna get any better. He's just gonna get worse. So go sit in a car park for 16 hours eating junk and wonder why you're a mess. You idiot. Okay, come on, go. I changed the scene. Come on, let's go. That's my warning. Come on. Move. Please move. It's one take. Go.
So yesterday, the kids came over.
No, they didn't. They're fictional characters now.
They wanted me to teach them how to make the drop or I can't remember if my
As if they came over for this.
My grandmother taught me how to make it. It's a Polish dish where you mix your...
He wants you to feel all warm and fuzzy. Oh, well, the family came by. I'm emotionally attached to Ken. I'm going to pay attention to his weight loss journey, which isn't even real.
And then you mix it up like
Yeah.
pancake batter almost.
Notice all the pauses, right? He can't even remember his own story. All those pauses, those soft edits, are him stopping and going,
I like using a measuring cup because you have the handle. It's like a bowl with a handle, right? So I got the, I don't know.
Yeah, you got a bowl, huh? You got a big bowl? Hey, Ken, would you pay me if I gave you footage of me talking about a bowl? Or would you pay me twice? Would you become a channel member, and would you give me Patreon money? Would you sit around and watch it too?
Water makes your noodles go everywhere. So you just have it really hot. And again, the secret that my kids didn't know is to put the knife in the boiling water. Then as the batter is rolling off,
You know, people should stop supporting him on Patreon and just send him footage of what he's doing to them. Here, Ken, here's footage of me talking about a bowl. And I'm getting a coffee, too. You can just watch that. It's worth something.
They float, and you cook them for about 3 minutes.
I would rather
Once you get
that
them all in there,
the mug do the show.
then you mix it with tomato soup. So you get your tomato.
That's why I
soup,
include these other items, because I think they would do a better job
make
than
all the
Ken.
noodles. You can either, as you make
Wasn't
them,
there a movie way back in the day about a computer that could talk?
or what we did.
A robot. Sorry, it was a robot. I can't remember.
So as we made the noodles, we just kept filling up.
It was a funny movie.
Everybody had the right amount of
A robot that could talk. There's all kinds of robots that can talk.
tomato soup over top of that. It was an amazing.
I can't remember the movie. I wish I could remember the name. It was a funny robot.
With the family, and
It might have been a computer-robot combination. I don't know.
Probably when I was like in my early
If the Mac would talk, that would be a better show.
teens.
Actually, I think it can talk.
My grandmother was an amazing cook. Had a lot of great.
But there are jokes coming, guys. All right.
I'll put the recipe for what I just talked about in the description if you guys want to try it. If you love tomato soup,
There are jokes coming. I promise. And I'm not Ken Domik, so you can trust me. Really.
It's fun to make. It tastes amazing, and again, we haven't had soup.
He's gonna complain about the price of a can of soup. All right.
almost 4 years we haven't had soup in this house. It was either homemade soup or nothing. So maybe like Lipton's cup of soup when you have a cold and you just want to have something quick.
Oh, it'll warm you up. I tell you, on a cold day, you get a cup of soup there. It'll warm you right up. It will.
Just drive over to a country store really close by, grab a couple cans of tomato soup, and they charge $6. It was under $6, but over $5. I can't remember, but it was close to $6 because she only gave me. I gave her $10, and she gave me $4 and change back. So it was really close to $6. So almost $3 a can of your regular Campbell's soup. So things have changed, especially in small little country stores. They charge.
Can you believe it? He gave us a whole story. Like the cottage was gone, then Carol retired, and then they bought a $40,000 Sprinter and destroyed it. And he's complaining about the price of a can of soup. They charge a lot.
And after the kids left,
Ooh,
I started watching
that hurt.
The Bills play against the Eagles, and the Eagles kicked the
Oh,
Bills out.
Ken, you're so butch. The Eagles kicked the Bills' ass. He's doing this because he learned from his YouTube book for dummies more than 10 years ago. You know, engage with the audience. Pretend to like what they like. If they like what you like or pretend to like, then they'll connect with you and hang around your channel and you'll get money. Oh yeah, they kicked ass. Yeah, sure, Ken.
It's so depressing when you're watching the game and they're up.
You can tell he's not a real sports fan because this is a guy who's not into sports pretending, oh yeah, they're just gonna win the sports game.
Come on, there's only so many minutes left in the game. We're gonna win. Nope.
Bad performance.
The Eagles I think they were
Bad acting.
as of yesterday, and then once they won that, now they're 10-1. So I think they're the best team in the league. They have the most.
Yeah, when you win a lot, that kind of makes you the best.
They just don't know how to lose. That's what it is. And congratulations to Philadelphia.
Listen to his fake talk. They just don't know how to lose.
Win over the Bills again.
They were just gonna bring the hammer down, man.
Big money, big prizes. I love it.
So when he's sitting there talking his fake bullshit sports,
And I wish
all he's thinking about is money, okay?
Allen would just stop doing those turnovers, man. They're game changers against us every time. I also want to talk about yesterday's video of me eating the eggs, and I think one of the main things I want you guys to take away from this is definitely don't do what I'm doing.
Ken is starting to worry that his stupid audience might be stupid enough to actually follow what he's doing verbatim and start eating a stick of butter as a meal by itself. So now he has to address that.
Again, always do your own research. Talk to your doctor. I'm going to my doctor's today. We're going to be talking about it with him. Again, I'm not doing this blindly. I'm not just doing research on the internet. But I really appreciate everybody's input. I'm glad most people are keeping it civil.
How about this? You're a fucking idiot.
Understand how I'm doing, what I'm doing, and why. What I'm also doing is I'm not doing a lifestyle change.
We know.
And just eating butter.
He's talking to his audience. You get it? I'm not just eating butter. And he's being serious. It's like, Ken, is it okay to just eat like a stick of butter for breakfast and then lunch and then for dinner do you put spaghetti sauce on it? And he has to actually address him and say, no, you shouldn't just live on sticks of butter. Don't just eat butter. Eat something else too.
And eggs and beef. It's not a lifestyle change. It's just to help me try to curb my appetite for sugar.
Look, he's going to talk about one meal a day, all right? One meal a day, as long as he keeps talking about one meal a day, intermittent fasting, I'm going to keep rebutting him properly. It takes like weeks to get it started, and you miss out on breakfast and lunch, and you push your dinner to the end of the day, and you have one meal, and you end up winning because you miss out on those other two meals. It takes time to build up, what is it? This is all one take. To get conditioned to it.
And I need to do a few more longer fasts to get my.
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
200. That's my goal, is to be under 200.
You don't do a couple of fasts and then go back to eating
multiple times. I'd love to be like
donuts and fries.
180.
It doesn't work that way.
And I know a few people out there, like Matthew.
You don't put it on for like
a lot of weight.
a couple of fasts and then go back to eating garbage.
Again, the number one thing.
Stop talking.
Don't listen to what I'm saying through my diet. This is what I'm doing is working.
You're
for me.
fucking around. It's working for you? You have moves.
It's not a lifestyle change. I'm going to go back to eating perfect salad. Like I used to.
Overnight oats, fish shaped like fish.
What I'm doing, but again, the one thing I would love to preach, if you don't mind, and I'm thinking most of you guys would be on board.
Not here.
Is just to cut out sugar. That's the only thing that I would preach to any.
Have another milkshake.
Who's interested in losing?
Have another dessert.
Who's interested in following my little weight loss journey? Well, maybe it's not a little weight loss journey. It's a long.
No, it's
process.
fake.
It's taken 3.5, almost. It'll be coming up on. 4
Yeah,
years,
exactly.
As of.
Yeah, the start of 2024. It'll be 4 years.
Eating salads and just eating better food.
Yeah, you're all about the salads and the French fries.
Sugar, no more sugar in my coffee. Every once in a while, I'll put.
Have an ice cream cone, Ken.
Which is really nice, and again, it helps.
Have a cake.
Get you to the next meal if you're struggling because you're.
No, don't listen to him.
You know, fat.
Have an herbal tea. Don't load up on cream.
People even put butter in their coffee, and again, butter.
Oh, Ken, shut up.
In a blender.
Stop talking.
In your coffee. It's called Bulletproof Coffee.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Ken and his Bulletproof Coffee. Thanks.
And if you're just getting into intermittent fasting, you really
Stop talking about it. You don't know what you're talking about.
Have a coffee.
You're turning people off by talking about it. You're a
As
mess.
much cream as you want. Put it in a blender. Wah.
You don't do it for like a couple days and go back to eating garbage. It doesn't work that way. Shut up.
Anyway, like again, the number one thing I want you guys to take away from anything that I'm doing is cut out sugar. When I do these crazy videos like Five Guys, again, I didn't drink.
Yes, you did. I think you left 2 drops in each cup.
And again, the one I drank.
We know your personality. You ate it all.
And strawberry because it tasted great and I couldn't stop.
Yeah, thank you. You break your promises within seconds.
But again, please cut it all pop.
You already made that promise. No more sugary drinks for Ken. And then you went right back and you gave yourself permission. Well, every once in a while for a treat. So shut up. You're a terrible excuse for an inspirational figure.
Diet, regular. The only thing I drink that's carbonated is the club soda. If you guys can wean yourself.
And wine coolers and beer.
Again, the reason I love cans of club soda is it helps smooth out that transition of your habit of going to the fridge to get a can.
Yeah, because you can just drink your tequila straight.
Again, I wish you guys all
Thanks,
the best,
Ken.
In the future.
He's trying to draw you in.
Again, if you're interested
And you
in
feel for him.
weight loss journey,
It's a fake weight loss journey.
follow what I do, but I don't recommend.
Stop eating junk food for at least 2 months or shut up.
And again, thank you very much for keeping the comments as civil as you
Fuck
guys
off.
I want to help you, and I want
You liar. You're just trying to emotionally engage stupid people so you make money.
in weight loss and just making our
Get
lives
lost.
healthier and better. Cheers, guys. Wish you all the best.
That was a great inspiration. Now, go to a parking lot of a fast food place and eat shit for 16 hours straight and then sleep it off in a hotel.
that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people.
Tangy.